You'll believe a man can fly. Let's talk about Superman, the movie. From the doomed planet of Krypton, two parents launch a spaceship carrying their infant son with powers far beyond those of mortal man to Earth. This was the first time I watched the original Superman movie with Christopher Reeve, and holy crap, this was phenomenal. With this film, it stars Christopher Reeve as Superman, Clark Kent, and he was just phenomenal in the role. Seeing the difference between his Clark Kent and his Superman was just brilliant. He brilliantly portrayed the character. We also do see Marlon Brando as Jor-El, Margot Kidder as Lois Lane, and Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor. And the cast in this, they were amazing. There was great chemistry, great dynamics between Reeve and Kidder. I loved seeing them on screen together, some of the best parts there. And Gene Hackman playing Lex Luthor, he was great in the role. And with this film, this is a perfect Superman film. Seeing the hope that he brings, seeing what the character stands for, this film perfectly portrays that. Christopher Reeves perfectly portrays that in Superman. With this film, it was released in 1978, so the special effects isn't all that great. But at the same time, which is how this film was, I can understand why this is an important film in superhero media. Like with this film, it has great Superman moments, great Clark Kent moments. Seeing the two sides of the character, trying to balance it out, having to deal with some consequences, and learning about himself along the way. As there's Lex Luthor now, trying to mess everything up. And I do believe that it shows all that very well. As with this film, we do get the iconic score from John Williams. And with how this movie is, it just feels like magic. Just seeing how it all pays off, seeing how they were able to do this, accomplish this in the 70s, it's amazing. And just them getting the character right, that is what's important. I'm not gonna lie, I never really considered myself a huge Superman fan. I always liked the character. I grew up watching the original animated series, I believe from the 90s, even though I don't remember nothing from that. But I will admit, after watching this film, I think it made me more of a Superman fan. I just love what they did with the character in this. I just love the story. Even though some of it can be a little bit slapsticky at times, a little bit too ridiculous, goofy. But for this film, it worked. And it was just entertaining to watch. With Superman the movie, it is a phenomenal superhero movie. It is a phenomenal Superman film. Christopher Reeve, he perfectly portrayed the character, as the character is still associated with him to this day. Like, this film is perfection for a superhero movie. I really love this film, but have you seen Superman the movie? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.